Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Pokemon Pyrite. In the last episode, we reached Azealia Town and we helped sort out the issues that were going on in the Slowpoke. Well, as you can see, all the Slowpoke are now quite happily hanging around outside the village. And what we want to do, first of all, in this episode, is we actually want to see what encounters we can get here in the Slowpoke. Well, as you can see, we see shiny Zubat. Just to start off with, because quite cool. Please let me go, thank you. But essentially, we're just going to see if we can actually find anything here that my sword's danced up was a Togepi. But essentially, yeah. So we just want to see if we can find any Slowpoke, for example, would be a good one to try and find here. There we go, one Slowpoke. Okay, cool. So, we are going to save. I don't think Slowpoke are going to be able to run away. Just a thought. But we're going to go into Cyndaquil here, and we're going to Flame Wheel. It is obviously resisted. There's the water gun that we sort of didn't want to see, but oh well. Yeah, put Fervor caught on a rod, so we don't want that. We can save, we can use. Bingo! And we can catch a Slowpoke, the dopey Pokemon. That was all I really wanted to do there. I just wanted to. I was pretty sure that obviously there would be Slowpoke in Slowpoke Well. That would make perfect sense, and obviously we found one. So we're just going to quickly pop into. We thought we'd pop into Kurt there and just grab whatever he wanted to give us. I might just go down here and grab some Poison Cure Berries as well, because again, the ability not to heal is, you know, very much prevalent here, and we want to have as many healing items that work sort of in battle as possible. So anyway, here we are at the Azealia Town Gym, and we are stopped before entering. Tell me something. Is it true that Team Rocket has returned? What? You beat them? Ha! Quit lying. You're not joking. Let's see how good you are. So we've got Lucas again, our rival, who wants to battle, and he sends out an Abra to start off with. I might just metronome here and just... We land a Slash, and it does not particularly that much, but that's okay. And we land a Karate Chop. Smoke Screen. Okay, so it does have Sludge. Okay, that's interesting. Sorry, it does have a Thief. So what we want to do is, obviously, we definitely don't want to stay in here. If he's going to use Dark-type moves, we'll go into Spinnerack, who should. Bug does resist Dark, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. Oh well. Well, we'll Leech Life. We'll get back some of that health from the Abra. And then, what's next? What's next on his list of Pokemon? He's got a Ghastly. So we want to go into Pediasa. And Faint Attack. If we can wake up. It seems like he's very much fond of using Thief for some reason. It's like he's found a new move, so he's just going to use Thief. I suppose it fits him, seeing as he obviously stole a Pokemon. Maybe that's what they were going for. Anyway, so obviously Machop is an issue for us, being a Pokemon that obviously... Seismic Toss does obviously 23 points of damage. We'll go into Cyndaquil here. And we'll Flame Wheel. Flame Wheel again. There we go. Down goes the Machop. And finally, he's got a Totodile, as we would expect, obviously. And we're going to let Cyndaquil go down here. We're just going to Leer. Get this Totodile's defense going down before we prepare for further attacks. Vampy, we want to take down. I think that's the most damage we can do in one go. And he uses Water Gun, but as you can see, we eat that up. And we take out the Totodile. Vampy grows to level 27. And again, he goes on about how he hates weak Pokemon. Blah, 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 blah. So we defeat our rival once more. So 18, 23, 24, 27, 24. And obviously a Sandshrew that we want to deposit in the PC. So now we want to head into the gym, and we'll see how we fare against Bugsy's Pokemon. Who obviously bugs don't like flying, and they don't like fire types. So anyway, the twins want to battle, and they send out Paris to start off with. So, again, we'll just... Paris knows Spore, of course it does. We'll go into Cyndaquil here. Slash! That does so much. We should outspeed. We do outspeed. Flame Wheel comes in. Will be a super. It's quadruply effective. Togepi grows to level 19. Next one is the Venonat. Again, a bug. Well, bug poison this time, so it's not quadruply effective, but it is super effective. And Cyndaquil is going to grow to level 5. I feel like Cyndaquil is obviously going to be quite a large part of this, as we're going to need a Poison Cure Berry on Cyndaquil. And this is why we bought. This is why we got some super potions for this, because obviously we can't leave the gym, according to the new rules introduced here in Pokemon Pyrite. But anyway, you saved with the Slowbug. Whoa, you're mighty, but my grown-up Pokemon are pretty tough too. Says Bugcatcher. Starts off with a Pineco. So, straight Bug type. We are going to go into Phanpy, and we're going to roll out, and we miss it. So obviously we're now stuck into rollout, but obviously all of these Pokemon should be weak to rock. Confusion's going to come in, but we're going to land a rollout. That will be quadruply effective on the bug flying type, and so Butterfree goes down. Yanma is also going to be quadruply weak to bug flying. Sorry, to rock, I should say, being a bug flying type. Phanpy is gaining these levels, and there you go, proper strats there. The Pineco using Protect to protect itself from my rollout. Very clever. And it's going to self-destruct and just take out my Phanpy with it. But anyway, I guess I should teach them better moves, he says. And again, we can't leave. So Phanpy is no longer available, unfortunately. Well, that's no real issue, as we're going to take on this trainer here. So bug Pokemon are cool and tough. I'll prove it to you, says a Bugcatcher, who's got a Spinarak to start off with. So, we're going to go into Teddiursa, and we're going to Swift. Swift does a good amount of damage. Next Pokemon is the Ladybug. I'm not really expecting this Ladybug to have much for me, as it's got Reflect, okay. Reflect and Light Screen, so obviously setting up the defensive walls. But there we go, down goes the Ladybug, and then we got a Butterfree, so we're just going to Swift. Confusion comes in and does not that much damage at all. We can land a second Swift, down goes the Butterfree. As my phone starts ringing. Teddiursa wants to learn Rest. See, that might actually be that might be quite useful. Let's be honest, I'm not using Fury Swipes. Fury Swipes are too risky. Finally, we see the Beedrill. So again, we will, we get poisoned, that sucks. We will rest here, if we live. We do live. And we're going to be able to restore all of that health. See, why on earth wouldn't you have rest? And you can't poison me while I'm asleep, which is really nice. We wake up, we use Swift, down goes the Beedrill. Final Pokemon is a Paris, and we will... No point, he's going to stun Spore us. Well, that's better, because that means he can't put us to sleep, which is nice. And, unlike sleep, paralysis is a status affliction we should be able to heal. Anyway, they're so cool, but most girls don't like bug Pokemon, I don't know why. I say we should be able to heal, and we can't, because we don't actually have any, Paralyze heals, which is really useful. I thought we did, but oh well. Anyway, last one. Bug Pokemon evolve young, and so they get stronger that much faster, says a final Bugcatcher who has one Pokemon, being a Beedrill. We're gonna go into Cyndaquil. Twin Needle is gonna come in. It's not very effective because we resist the bug type stab, which is really nice. Fortunately, we get fully paralyzed. We land the Flame Wheel this time. We'll go into Teddiasa. Unfortunately, we get poisoned, which just sort of sucks. We can Swift here. We can rest. Get all that health back. And then we'll start... wow, 20 is a lot. Yeah, we're not living. That's annoying. We're going to Spinnerack here, and we will... Both are resisted, or we just Nightshade. We certainly just Nightshade. There we go, sweet. Togepi grows to level 20, and Spinnerack grows to level 25. Pokemon become stronger if they evolve, really. So, next. We have one asleep Pokemon, one paralyzed Pokemon, one half-health Pokemon. And we have, we have 5 Super Potions, so theoretically, and we have a Revive, so I could say Revive up Phanpy and have Phanpy just sort of rock out with Rollout. But do I want to do that is the question. Do I just want to set up a Rollout and then just hope that we land them all? Or do I want to let all my Pokemon die and then lose all that? Now, okay, I didn't mean to use that, by the way. Anyway, we're going to Revive up Phanpy. And we're going to Super Potion Phanpy. We're going to Super Potion Cyndaquil just in case we get that lucky living. We're going to Super Potion Spinnerack. We're going to give Poison Cure Berries to, like, everyone. I mean, there's no point really giving it to... Well, I think actually in this gen you can... Poison Pokemon can be poisoned, so maybe that is actually worth doing. And yeah, we should be okay then. Cool. So, anyway, Bugsy, let's see what Pokemon you have. I'm Bugsy. I never lose when it comes to bug Pokemon. My research is gonna make me the authority on bug Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies. He's gonna start off with the Butterfree, so maybe we want to stay in. Goes with the Confusion. And we obviously are still asleep. I completely forgot about that. We're going to go into Phanpy here. I expect we will resist the Confusion. Now all we need to do is hope that he doesn't go for like a status ailment. We land our first Rollout. Okay, so that does a huge chunk of damage. Confusion again. We're going to get confused. If only I had put my Bitter Berry on. Cut through, cut through, cut through. Okay, we can't use it as well. That's so stupid. Rollout lands, and we cut out a Confusion first time, which is really, really good. So we still have a chance here. Next Pokemon is the Beedrill. So again, Fury attack is going to do 9 damage. Rollout comes in, and so used at taking it out. Again, well, 11 damage that time because it got a crit. We miss our Rollout. It's not going to be our day, is it? He misses, and we land our third Rollout. So, next. We're going to send in next. Come on. Scyther! Okay, so another quadruply weak Pokemon. Going to go for the Wing Attack. We don't resist, and we die. I think we're dead then, gonna be honest. Yeah, we are definitely dead. That does so much. We've just got a quick attack and hope that we get some damage off. Metronome! And then Spinnerack, we just Nightshade. And obviously Wing Attack is super effective. So we white out. That's annoying. Knew I should have gone to the mart beforehand. Anyway, what do we want to get? We have a good chunk of Pokeballs at the moment. There's no point in buying Paralyze Heals because we can't use them middle of the battle. Okay, so if we're going to use Phanpy to start off with, what we're going to do is we're going to give you the Bitter Berry. Because we can't let that Confusion come in again. And that's literally all we need to do, I think. Okay, Bugsy, let's see what you gotta do. What do you want? Butterfree. We go into Fanpy. You use String Shot to lower our speed, but we're already slower than most of these Pokemon anyway. Confusion comes in. And we use Rollout. We land our first Rollout. It does a huge amount of damage. We get Paralyzed this time. Because obviously we get Paralyzed this time. This time we get... Togepi grows to level 21 and wants to learn Encore. Which is better than Growl because Charm does exactly the same thing as Growl. We land a Rollout again. And we get fully paralyzed. We need to pray that we just don't get fully paralyzed all the time, is the issue. Rollout comes in. That's quadruply effective and does not take it out. Rollout comes in, takes out the Pinsir. Okay, that's good. Fampi grows to level 30, will no longer be gaining levels. Rollout comes in, kills the Heracross, and final... Shuckle. Shuckle. Oh god. That's an issue. What's that? Bug Rock. Do I just set up a rollout and hope for the best? I think I do. He's got his own rollout. My rollout is going to be neutral. His is... Oh no, mine is super effective. Rock does not resist rock. That's interesting. We land 2. If I can land 3, that would be amazing. It's got berry juice. We live. Come on. Yes. Okay, now Fampi goes down. So now we go into Togepi. And then we go into... Oh shoot, four stages of rollout. We've got to hope that someone can live 4 stages of rollout. This is your 4th, and it's going to take me out. Okay, so now we go into Spinarak, and we let Spinarak go down. Spinarak outspeeds. Nightshade takes it out. Good. Ooh, so Togepi's going to get a nice chunk of experience. Spinarak's going to get a nice chunk of experience. Bugsy was defeated. You're an expert on Pokemon. My research isn't complete yet. We get the Hive Badge. Did you know the benefits of the Hive Badge? You get level up to, what was it, 38, did it say? But anyway, Pokemon that known cut. You also get TM49, which is Fury Cutter. And by Pokemon there are many mysteries to be discovered, blah 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 blah. Cool, okay, so that is that. That is Bugsy defeated. Okay, good. So, Pokemon. Togepi, Teddiursa, Cyndaquil, Fampi, Spinarak. So Fampi is now essentially our best Pokemon, and we can put him to the bottom. We can look at Togepi, Teddiursa, Cyndaquil, Spinarak, and those are the ones we need to start working on in order to level up. So Ilex Forest, would you? The forest is watched over by its protector. Stay out of mischief. So obviously we've got some. We're hopefully going to be able to get a wild encounter here at Ilex Forest. I'm not sure if Ilex Forest encounters vary with time. Then we're going to push this Farfetch'd all the way around. As we see, our wild Pokemon is a Ladybug. And we find an Ultra Ball just by complete accident, which is really nice. Wild Caterpie. Teddiursa goes to level 25, cool. I think we want to go down. Wild Metapod. Wild Weedle. Okay, so it looks like all these pretty common sort of ones. Iron, which raises defense, so. Pampy. There we go, send them all the way back. Gonna get another. So it doesn't look like there's anything new here, unfortunately, which would have obviously would have been nice. But anyway, my boss's Pokemon went away because I don't have a badge. Farfetch. My Farfetch, you found it for us, kid. Without it, we wouldn't be able to cut trees for Sharkon. He gives us HM01. We need the gym badge from Azealia in order to use it, but obviously we have that, which is really nice. So what we're just going to do is we're just going to head back, and I'm just going to exchange Fanpy for a Pokemon that will learn Slash. Sorry, Cut. Which of you will learn Cut, do we think? There we go, Sandshrew can learn Cut. Cool. I mean, to be fair, actually, we have an extra slot, I just realised, so why on earth wouldn't we? Okay. So we're going to zip through here, and we reach Ilex Forest, and now, okay, Cut. Wild Ladybug. So Ilex Forest Shrine is in honour of the forest's protector. Wow, look, everyone at level 25, that's really useful. Shows that I'm leveling up my Pokemon quite evenly, but anyway, you didn't expect to see any trainer here, did you? Says a picnicker who has a Psyduck. So we'll go into Spinarak here. That was a crit. Oh man. Didn't realise he'd have Confusion as well as everything else. Swift comes in, there we go. Cool. Next up is the Oddish. We can Swift. Marill, we can rest. Then we can try and Swift. Okay, fine. Take out the Marill. And an Execute. We can definitely feint attack the Execute. And Picnicker was defeated. How about Kawaii? And we get another item. Cool. What a beautiful landscape, don't you think? So that looks like... Oh no, we can reach this item. Good. A dire hit. It's not particularly useful. I usually find. As we see, Wild Oddish are around. We should have, yeah. Get a Great Ball. Next up, you. So, Ilex Forest is the perfect place to catch bug Pokemon. Let me show you why. He starts off with a Weedle. Again, not seeing many evolved Pokemon here. Beedrill. Twin Needle is going to take... Poison's going to take me out, unfortunately. But anyway, we can go into our Cyndaquil and Flame Wheel. And we can Flame Wheel this Butterfree as well. Which paralyzes us, of course it does. Cyndaquil is going to evolve! There we go, our first evolution of the Let's Play. And we finally get ourselves a Quilava! Quilava! Sweet! Cool! So we get ourselves a Quilava, that's really... And what level was that at? That was at 26, okay. So we could have actually done that before Bugsy. But anyway, that badge, you big Bugsy, that's impressive. We get TM12, which is Headbutt. Sweet Scent, okay, so I think that's been changed around. I'm just wondering whether we want to head down here. I'm not sure we do, but... Oh, well, at least we can't be poisoned. Now that we're paralysed. We might well get frustrated, but we can't get poisoned. Did I mess up? Oh man, come on. No, don't confuse me. Confusion and paralysis. Terrible combination. Anyway, Togepi keeps gaining levels, which is really good. I just want to see what's over here. Okay, you, what do you have to say? What am I doing? I'm shaking trees using Headbutt. It's fun. Here we go. So he gives us a Headbutt, which is really useful. Headbutt is actually very useful. It's a very... Ooh, do we want to give it to Togepi and actually have Togepi have an aggressive move? Or do we want to just give it to Teddiursa, who still has Swift, mind you? Let us just see. What is your attack stat? 21, 52, what's Spinarex? 45. That 21 is very low for an attack stat right now. But then again, it will be useful even still when it evolves. So I think, yeah, we'll give Togepi Headbutt instead of Encore. So we're just going to start headbutting some trees, seeing what's around. Whether it might well be that they just haven't actually, there aren't actually any headbutts. Oh no, there we go, and we get a Hoot Hoot. Because we'll see, it's usually Heracross and Pokemon like. You usually get Hoot Hoot in certain trees, but in other trees you get Heracross and other stuff like that. There we go. Togepi gets its first victory. Anyway, we're just going to quickly zip through the rest of this. Climb up here. Talk to him. Don't sneak up on me like that. You frightened a Pokemon away, says Bugcatcher. Who's got a Heracross? Do you know a fighting type move? That was nothing. Horn Attack's going to come in and take me out because it gets a crit, of course. Well, we're just going to have to roll out here. Obviously, Phanpy can now still gain some levels, which is really nice. In comes the Ledian. It's going to be quadruply weak to my rollout, which is really useful. A Pokemon I'd never seen before fell out when I used Headbutt. Surely as a bug type trainer, you should know these. I feel like I should metronome against the Metaphors just because it'd be really amusing. Mod Execute! Okay, there we go. This is why we are headbutting random trees. For Pokemon like this. So, let's see. We get Mud Slap, which is absolutely useless. We're actually in a bit of trouble here. Confusion comes in. We'll take down. Get Hypnosis. So let's just see if we can Focus on our Rod, high ball of success, a decent rate of success. We'll just throw Pokeballs at this Execute to see if we can catch it. And there we go, we catch ourselves the Execute, the Egg Pokemon. Cool, so that is that. That should be it for this. So, did you see the shrine honouring the Protector? It watches over the forest from across time. I think it must be a grass-type Pokemon. Those badges, you're strong. Look, I have something for you. She gives us TM46. It's Thief. Some Pokemon may hold an item in the wild. If you use this TM adequately, you can obtain items that could prove useful in future battles. So if I remember correctly, Thief has been changed in this gen such that it only works on wild Pokemon. It doesn't actually work in battle, so you can't steal an opponent's item from an actual battle. We really don't want to face this guy in a battle. Just because we're not ready. If you ever look at our team, we're just very, very weak at the moment. Okay, well, what I might do is I'm just going to head back then. Actually, here we can actually wake Phanpy up. The question is do I think Phanpy can take care of whatever Pokemon is whatever Pokemon this next trainer is going to use. And do I think that there's going to be another case of me being blocked from being able to continue along Route 34? Anyway, let's see. This is where I do my training. It says, youngster, he's got 5 Pokemon. Of course he does. Oh man, I missed my Egg Bomb. We learned a confusion. I should really just be charming there. But anyway, we'll go into Fampi and we will take down. Down goes the Sandshrew. Next up is the Krabby. Okay, set up our rollout here. Fampi wants to learn Endure. You won't learn Endure. Drowsy. Ah, we miss. Ah, wrong. There we go. Sentret. Rollout comes through. Ponyta. Rollout comes through. And we defeat the youngster. Good. I'm very used to using rollout because... Oh, damn. Yeah, I just got my Pokemon back from daycare. Let's see how much stronger it got. Pokefan, he's got 1 Pokemon. It is a Snubbull. We are using our Sandshrew, which we shouldn't be doing, so we will just let this Snubbull take us out. Fampi. You're just gonna roll out. Hope that rollout connects. Bite, rollout, rollout, rollout. Oh, you're kidding me. That was so close to taking him out. I should have healed up in between, obviously. I'm not used to doing this sort of, you know, I'm not really used to battles like this where actually... Eventually, we will get some good moves. Hyper Beam, there we go, that's what we want to see. Spikes, Bind, Rock Slide, there we go, great. Great job there, Togepi. Go on, Razor Leaf, okay. Ah, we've got no more. All the flinches. Togepi grows to level 24 and is very quickly becoming like the next best Pokemon in my team, which is pretty ridiculous. Ah, wrong way. Wrong way, okay, come on. I wonder what level Togepi evolved at in this game. Hopefully it's not like 77 or, you know, something ridiculously high. And we have no PP, no aggressive PP. That's annoying. And we see Wild Heracross! Wow, what a lucky headbutt that was! We just randomly find ourselves a Heracross. Sweet! So, we are going to save current game most definitely, and we are going to Nightshade. And we're going to Nightshade again, and we're going to Nightshade again, and now we're going to Pack, and we're going to Pokeball. Ah, man. Come on, you're asleep and you're in the red. We'll use 3 and then we'll, how long do they stay asleep for? And he's gonna wake up, so. We're just gonna use three Pokeballs. Okay, we're gonna use a Great Ball this time. And there we go, we catch ourselves a Heracross, the single horn Pokemon. I do like Heracross as a Pokemon. I just like the fact it's, you know, it's got a unique typing and lots of things like that. I just think it's a cool Pokemon. Nightshade away! So, we come out here and we've got this guy who's obviously a spinning trainer. And he's just going to block our way. So anyway, we'll see whether we can take out this Snubbull this time. Obviously we can't Nightshade here because it is a normal type in this generation. We will Poison Sting. Don't know why you would Scary Face when you're already faster than me. Are we going to live this? Probably not, but we can hope. 9 to 23 is what? 14. Last time it took off 14 health. I'm going to say we can live. We can live. Yes, we can on 1! There we go. Well done, Spinnerack. Well done, Spinnerack. You're going to get 2 HP when we finish. So no. My Pokemon no music didn't know it had. That confounded me to no end. Are you a trainer? Let's have a practice battle, asks Picnica, who has a Nidoran. We're just going to try and reach the joy of... I forgot you'd have double kick. Keep forgetting that. Anyway, Flame Wheel comes in. Spinnerack grows to level 26. Colava grows to level 27. Squirtle. We have no electric, no freaking, you know, no moves like that, so... the only Pokemon that's neutral to fire is actually dead. We just, quick attack. Know that we don't die to water gun. I should be leering, but anyway. Oh yeah, you have no freaking thing. No. We are going to confuse you to death. Evidently not, because, you know, confusion on an opponent Pokemon means nothing. Takedown takes out the Squirtle. Fampi grows to level 32. Next Pokemon is a Skiploom. So, Grass Rock is super effective. Leech Seed is doing way too much damage. There we go, good. Something it used there didn't affect me, which I was very lucky. Anyway, Spinnerack is going to evolve! Awesome! So Spinnerack, we now have a Ariados, which is really useful. So we're going to get a couple of evolutions at the end of this episode. You're too strong to be a practice partner. We obviously have some wild Pokemon down the bottom. No, I didn't need to do that. There's a difference between giving and using these freaking things. Use on Fampi, there we go. So do we think we can get around this guy? I just want to get around this guy just to get to freaking Goldenrod. So I'm just going to save. There we go, the policemen usually don't battle you unless it's nighttime. And finally we reach Goldenrod City and the Poke Center here. So, this has been a slightly longer episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. We have obviously defeated Bugsy at the Azealia Town Gym, and then we've made our way all the way here to Goldenrod through the Ilex Forest and all that. We've obviously got some encounters to do in the route below us. We've still got some battles to do. And then we will see what, how high a level we're going to need to be in order to take on Whitney. But anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this episode of my playthrough of Pokemon Pyrite, and I hope you will join me on the next.